Hey guys, welcome to week 16 of Phonics. This week we're going to work on the long vowel A and quiet E. And as usual, we will do a warm-up to get started. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do today. I will say a word and you repeat it, and then I'll tell you what sound to add to the word. Then tell me the new word. Ready? Say stay, add k. Your new word, steak. Say 8, add ol to the beginning. Your new word, late. Say milk, add k to the end. Your new word is milk. Say lick, add s to the beginning. Your new word, slick. Say arm, add h to the beginning. Your new word is harm. Say car, add t to the end. Your new word, cart. Say pill, add s to the beginning. Your new word is spill. Good job. Let's do two more. Say an, add to the beginning. Your new word is man. Say lane, add p to the beginning. Your new word is plain. All right, good. Let's get going with what our concept for the week is. So today we're going to learn how to spell, read, and write words with a new syllable type. This syllable type is called long O, or long vowel silent E, sorry. We will start by learning the long A silent E pattern. Long vowel silent E words have a single vowel, a single consonant, and an E at the end. And the vowel sound is long. There is only one vowel sound in the word. However, it takes two vowel letters to spell it. A single A plus silent E, and the silent E is not pronounced. All right, so let's look here. So our syllable type is going to be long vowel silent E. It's going to be one vowel, one consonant, and an E at the end. Then we will have the silent E is not going to make any sounds. The vowel sound in these words with silent E on the end are going to be long, and instead of closed gesture, now we're going to have a gesture like this. For the silent E syllable, looks like a V shape with a space between your fingers. So another gesture we use with silent E is the no gesture. We use the no gesture for words that do not follow the pattern. To make the no gesture, you place your palm down right here at your chin and move it back and forth. So practice that with me. That's the no gesture for not short vowel, not closed syllable. Okay? Practice with me. Let's see what we're going to do. So I'm going to look for the long A silent E pattern. Watch the steps I use. I find the vowel letters by pointing to them. There are two vowel letters, A and silent E, and there's a consonant between them. This word has the long A silent E syllable pattern. The vowel sound is A. The gesture will look like this. I place the word under the ape column right here. Now let's sort another word together. Look at this word, and what do I do first? We always look for the vowels. Yes, let's pretend to touch that vowel. How many vowel letters do we have in this word? 1. Silent E or not silent E? So remember our gesture for no? Not silent E. The word plan has one vowel letter followed by a consonant, but it does not have a silent E at the end. This word is not silent E. This is a closed syllable pattern. Vowel sound in this word is ah. Where does this word go? Under the apple column, right there at the very bottom. So you're going to work with me. We're going to do this next section together today. So you need your new book. So your new Gorilla book. It's got a C on it. Okay. So you need to be on 113. It's 113 right here at the bottom. It has day 1 up here at the top and week 16 up here at the top. We're going to be working with these words. We're going to do it together, and we're going to put them in this grid together. So make sure you have your pencil ready. All right. So we're going to decide if each word has a closed syllable or a silent E syllable. Then write it under the A for ape, right here, or the A for apple. So find the vowel or vowels in the first word, word number 1. Find your vowels in word number 1 on your workbook. How many vowel letters do you see in number 1? 2. Is it a pattern or not a pattern word that we just started working on today? It is a long vowel silent E pattern word. So our syllable type looks like this. What's our vowel sound? A. And where would this word go? Number 1. It would go right here. Okay. So write that word now. I want to see if we can read that word. So let's just say the sounds. K, A, N, quiet letter, E. K, A, N. What do you think that word is? Cane. All right. So let's look at word number 2 on our grid, or on our word list over there on your workbook. So first thing you do is find the vowel or vowels. How many vowel letters do you see? I see 2 as well. So, is it a long vowel quiet E pattern? Yes. So we have this for our syllables type. Our vowel sound is A. And where would this word go? Right here. So I will give you time to write that. Let's try our hand at reading this. Goal, A, D. What do you think? Glade. All right, number 3. Look in your book. Number 3. Find the vowel or vowels. How many vowel letters do you see? 2. Is it a long vowel, long A, quiet E pattern? Yes, so this is our syllable type. Our vowel sound is A. Where would this word go? Right here under the ape. So I will wait for you to write that. Let's try to read this one. V, A, N. What do you think? Vain. Good job. Number 4. How many vowels in number 4? 1. What type of pattern is it? It's a closed syllable. So our vowel sound is A. Where would this word go? Over here under apple. You're right. So take a moment to write that word. Let's read that word. K, A, N. What do you think? Can. Good job. All right, number 5. Find your vowel in number 5 on your book. How many vowel letters in number 5? 1. Pattern. Is this a long A, quiet E pattern? Remember? No. It is a closed syllable pattern. Our vowel sound is A. And where would this word go? Here, under apple. Go ahead and write your word. Let's read this one. G, l, a, d. What do you think that word is? Glad. Word number 6. So find number 6 in your workbook. Find your vowel or vowels. How many vowels in this word? 2. Is it a long A, silent E pattern word? Yes. So we do our syllable like this. Our vowel sound is A. Where would it go? Right here under ape. There you go. Read the word. A, d. Made. All right. Word number 7 in your book. Find your vowel or vowels. How many vowels in number 7? 2. Is it a long A, silent E pattern word? Yes. Here's how we do the syllable type. Vowel sound, A. Where does this word go? Right here. Write your word. Let's read the word. A, t. Mate. Good job. 3 more to go. Number 8 in your book, find the vowel. How many vowels? 1. Is this a long A, quiet E pattern word? No. Our syllable type looks like this. Our vowel sound is A. Where does the word go? Right here under the apple. After you write your word, let's read it. V-A-N. What's our word? Van. There you go. Number 9 in your workbook. Find the vowel. How many vowels in number 9? 1. Is it a long A silent E pattern word? No. Syllable type? Closed. Vowel sound? A. Where does it go? In the apple column. Read your word with me. A, d, mad. Number 10 in your book. Find your vowel. How many vowels? 1. Does it follow the long A silent E pattern? No. Syllable type? Closed. Vowel sound? A. Where does the word go? Right here under apple, so write it there. Read your word. Mat. All right, if you need more time, push pause. If not, we're going to spell some words that have the long A silent E syllable pattern. Watch how I use the sound spelling mapping paper, and each box will only hold one sound, just like always. My first word is the word make. So I finger stretch make. A, k. How many sounds? 3. So I need 3 boxes. I put a dot in each of those boxes for each sound that I hear. A, k. Now I write the letters that represent each sound. Letter M in the first box, letter A in the second box, and a small E in the bottom right corner of the third box. Oh, and letter K in the third box. So just like this. So M-A-K with the small letter E at the bottom of the third box. Remember, the silent E cannot be in a box by itself because it does not spell a sound. It's part of the long vowel silent E pattern. So the syllable type pattern is silent E. I draw a V shape down here at the bottom. From the A to the small letter E, that helps me remember that E is working with A to spell the long sound. So what are my sounds again? A, k. So what is our word? Make. So let's do one more together. Let's try the word fade. Let's finger stretch fade. A, d. How many sounds? 3. So how many boxes will need a box? 3. Now we write the letters. Which letter spells the th sound? F. Where does it go? The first box. Which letter spells the long A sound? A and quiet E. Where do I write them? A is in the second box, and the silent E will be in the bottom corner of the third box. So which letter spells the D sound? D, and there comes our quiet E at the bottom of that box. Our syllable type is quiet E. How do I draw that? A V shape from the A to the E. Our sounds, th, A, D. Our word, fade. All right, so let's get back to our workbook. Okay, so we did these words just a few minutes ago. Now we're going to work in our sound spelling boxes right here. All right. Here are our steps. We're going to finger stretch while we say the sounds. We're going to count the sounds. We're going to place a dot in the bottom right corner of the boxes we need. We will write the letters, remembering that each sound gets its own box. Then we will draw a V shape in the word if the word follows the silent E pattern. And then we will whisper the syllable type and read the word to yourself. Okay? So our first word is brave. So let's finger stretch brave. B, R, A, V. How many sounds? 4. So 4 of our boxes will need a dot. So go ahead and put your 4 dots in the first 4 boxes on number 1. Then let's write the sounds, the letters for the sounds as we say them, just like this. B, R, A, V. Since this said A, then we have to put that E right here at the bottom. Draw your V-shaped line connecting the A to the quiet E. It's a silent E pattern. Read the word. Brave. Remember, if we get to going too fast, you just push pause. Number 2, let. Finger stretch let. O, e, t. How many sounds? 3. So place 3 dots in the corners of number 2. Remember that each sound is going to get its own box. Now let's write the letters as we say the sounds. O, e, t. Does this word have a silent E pattern? No. It is a closed syllable. Read your word. Let. Our next word is take. Would you finger stretch take with me? T, A, k. How many sounds? 3. So how many dots do you need in the boxes? 3. Now let's write your letters as we say the sounds. T, A, k. And then be sure to put your E here since A said its name. Then draw your arrow or your V shape. Did this have the quiet silent E pattern? Yes, that's why we drew the V shape. Read your word. Take. Your next word is when. Finger stretch when with me. N. How many sounds? 3. How many boxes will need a dot? 3. Put those dots there now. Remember, each box only gets one sound. Sometimes that may be 2 letters. So let's see what happens here. Let's write the letters as we say the sounds, just like this. Wh. Oh, look what we got going. N. What's our syllable type here? Closed. Read the word. When. All right. Our next word is flake. Finger stretch the sounds. F, O, A, K. How many sounds? 4. How many boxes will need a dot? 4. Put those dots in the first 4 boxes on number 5. Now let's write the letters as we say the sounds, just like this. F, O, A, K. Be sure to put your quiet E here because A said its name. Draw the V if the word follows the silent E silent E pattern. Okay, so it's silent E pattern word, so draw your V. Now read your word. Flake. All right. Number 6. Finger stretch wade with me. W, A, D. How many sounds? 3. How many boxes? And number 6 will need a dot. 3. Write the sounds as you say them, just like this. W, A, D. Quiet. Draw the V shape for the silent E pattern between the A and the E. And read the word. Wade. If you're not finished, be sure to push pause, get your words written in the boxes, and then push play to catch up. All right, so here is our story for the day. We're going to practice finding the long A silent E words in the passage. Our passage today is about Jade and Blaze, 2 friends who take a trip to a lake. Have you ever been to a lake before? There's lakes all over. Yeah, it can be fun to go to the lake. Today we're going to look for words that have the long A, quiet E, or silent E pattern and underline them. So let's look at the title of the passage right here. The word lake follows the pattern, so I make the V gesture and underline it. Help me find more words with a long A, quiet E pattern, and then hold up the V gesture when you see another one, and I'll underline it. So line 1. Now, I know that you noticed that like is not underlined and that one is not underlined. Those are not our long A quiet E words. Okay, those are long I and a sight word, and we were only looking for silent E words with the A. All right, so now it's your turn. You're going to go back to your workbook. Remember, we just worked here in the sound spelling part. So now we're going to turn the page. Okay. And right up here is where we just looked on the screen, and the words that are long A quiet E or silent E are underlined here. So now what you are going to do is begin at the black line. Use your fingers to find the vowels. If you find a long A, silent E word, underline it. I'm going to give you just a few minutes, and then I'll show you how to check them. So what you're going to do is find those long A quiet E words here. Okay. So when I put the book away and tell you to press pause, you're going to press pause. You're going to underline those long A quiet E words. Then you're going to push play to check your answers. All right, so I'm putting my book down. You push pause. And then when you finish underlining those long A quiet E words, push play and see if you got the right ones correct. Now when you push play, you're going to have to push play and then pause to keep that on the screen. Okay? All right, go ahead and push pause. So I hope you pushed pause and did all the underlining, and now that you have pushed play, you need to push pause again to check your answers.